It's Wellness Wednesdays with Dr. Nancy, providing helpful tips on how to live your best life now. Well, hello, everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I hope everybody's week has been wonderful thus far. And listen, today we have a wonderful guest on the show, and her name is Alnisia.cruz. And we're going to get into, the topic of the day is, wow, take control of your success. And what a wonderful topic to talk about during this particular month and time. Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine is a strong proponent of holistic wellness, making yourself a priority. And we are live streaming to you right now on several platforms here on LinkedIn, Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine Facebook page, and Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine YouTube page, brought to you all by NGC Network TV. Now, for all of those that are not able to listen to this episode in its entirety, or right here live stream with us, you can text the keyword, text 26786, and put in the text box DRNANCY, and you can binge watch all of the episodes of Wellness Wednesdays. And they're all helpful tips on how to live your best life. And it's like now. There's no better time than to start now. To be present. It's a choice. It's intentional. And that's why when I asked Alnisia.cruz to come on this platform to tell us, listen, 30 years of experience as a childhood model into adulthood, has a platform that she gives back as well, and has taken a lot of that experience into the hospitality industry. Alnisia, it is so great to have you on the show today.
Hello, Dr. Nancy. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Yes, it's all about empowerment and growth and being healthy from the inside out, and that's very important. Yes, I've had the opportunity to model. I started when I was 2 years old for Gimbel's catalog, which is the prior Macy's. But it was an exciting career being involved in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And I've seen so many things with so much success. And it was a very rewarding industry. But then there was also the other side to it as well, just seeing people trying to keep up that facade during the day and coming home and unmasking themselves in the evening and wondering, who am I? And it was, pretty interesting. And the self-esteem aspect of it and being empowered and not knowing how to take control of that career I found that was a downfall in the industry. So upon retiring, instead of opening an agency at that time, I decided I wanted to give back and teaching empowerment classes, getting through the stereotype of the industry and showing people how they could understand client relations, be successful, know how to walk in a great path, deal with competitiveness out there in the industry and in everyday life, and just apply it to any career as well as their modeling career. And it was something I believed in. I did lots of research, and in that particular industry, there's lots of classes on singing, dancing, voiceover, you name it, walking the runway, but not the business empowerment to make you feel good about yourself on the inside and out. And then I took that and applied it to corporate America and in my industry that I'm in now. And since the pandemic, I found that there were so many people that felt alone, that didn't have that self-esteem or that camaraderie around, and it led to them not feeling empowered as well. So I went to different schools and colleges and people that are going back to work and apply that empowerment there. And how I apply it in my everyday life in the hospitality business, I'm also the senior business travel manager for the Delta Marriott hotels. And it's important to make everyone feel like that they're important. It's important to have that humbleness within yourself and to keep yourself healthy, and understand what well-being of your mental and emotional state of mind, how important that is. So currently, I still teach workshops and help people to understand their own value, as well as applying that to work in my everyday life, personally and professionally. And it has helped tremendously, tremendously.
That's amazing, Anisia, because corporate America is not so different as opposed to like the entrepreneurial journey that many people like myself take as well. And we all need to know how to show up, how to love on ourselves, how to be the best versions of ourselves. And so everyone that comes in contact with us gets the overflow. And that's people being in the business of human development, human relationships, developing those connections. And you have to love on yourself first. And some people, we just need that nurturing. We need the tools and the concepts to be our best versions of ourselves. And it doesn't matter where you are along your journey, what industry you're in, starting your own business, working for corporate America. The method and the message is all the same. How are you
Exactly.
showing up, and what tools do you have to be to sustain that mental fortitude, to have that self confidence, to convey to individuals that you're the person here to help them at that moment.
Exactly. And I think that all comes from being a leader within yourself. And when you're a leader and not a boss or not a follower, you're able to give back. You're able to understand. For example, if someone asks, "How was your day?" You're like, "Oh, it's good." But the response also should be to the person, "How is your day going?" How many people responds back with that or make that person feel that they want you want to listen to what they have to say as well? And I think that it's so important nowadays with individuals not really going out and communicating with each other. You have to make that extra effort to see how someone's doing, see how you can help them. Even if they're the president and you're just a manager, I think it's very important to put yourself out there and have that leadership and that empowerment, and it makes you feel better as well. And also within the modeling industry, it's very, very important because a lot of models and people that I found, they think because you're a picture of you on a cover of a magazine or they see you in a commercial that you just think that you're this high power, but you come home and you're not. You're just a regular person, and everyone is regular. And once you understand who you are. And I'm a big believer in watching what you put out in the universe. Like some of the subjects I teach in my workshops is, what do you do when you're in a situation where you feel intimidated or you feel not empowered by something or you don't feel comfortable? The last thing you want to do is own any of that. You want to say to yourself, "No, I'm going to learn from this," or "I'm going to ask, how can I be powered, or what can I do, or how can I change it?" And it all comes from your mental state of mind first and how you feel about yourself. And these are things that you really need to know. But most importantly is empowering yourself about your surroundings. Who's the game player? What is the game changer? And it's just so important when you understand things. And that's what I do at work, at the hotel. That's what I do in my workshops is I empower people that everyone is the same. And once you feel that way and put yourself forward in that way, you'll be surprised how everything just works out and works out well. And you live a better, more healthier lifestyle.
Yeah, it's an excellent choice. I mean, excellent statement there as well. And self awareness is so important. And yeah, how are you receiving someone's energy? Because every interaction is an energy exchange. And a lot of times, as humans, we take on other people's energy. But being self aware to say, take a minute to say, where is this coming from? Is this me? And if it is, how can I make this better and change this around? Because the only thing that's constant is change. And what a
Hmm.
wonderful addition to what Marriott, Delta Marriott is doing, and having you on board to offer these courses and teach other people and just have this experience of interacting with you and how you change the atmosphere when you walk into a room. And so, you know, moths are, attracted to light, and they want to be bright as well. And so you just have to make sure that your light is always lit, but also
Yes.
just stay realistic about, I'm human just as you are, and we are here. We're all in this together, this world together. And how can we make it a better place? How can we be there for one another? How can we show up and be good listeners and say, "Hey, listen, I do care about your response and what you have to say, and let's work through whatever this might be to resolution and not conflict."
Yes, exactly. And it's so important to make someone feel like that they're not alone. I think a lot of people may go through depression or different things simply because they feel that they're alone. And they can have a lot of people around them, but if the people are not being responsive or showing that they care, and I understand we all have busy schedules and it's so hard to take time out for the little things, but the little things last longer, and it's very important to apply that to every day. I mean, I'm a prayer, so I get up and I pray every morning. I thank everyone, and I'm just so grateful for life. And it's important, and I like to give that back to other people and show people that. And I'm so excited too, and when we meet again, I'm doing my workshops now on the weekend, and I get so many positive responses and feedback of people of what they've learned, not just applying in their modeling business but in their everyday life as well. And as well as me working in the hotel business, the different clients that I come across, because as the old saying, people work with who they trust, period. you know and so you have to build that rapport and show people that yes, you can trust me, and show them that. And that's with any relationship. And so it's important, but some people, are afraid, or they're introverted, or they don't want to put themselves out there. And you could still be introverted but still show that you care about someone and put yourself out there. And so those are the things I teach.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Because those that are introverted, sometimes we just have to really show up first and extend that offer of, like, hey, we're here. So humbleness, gratitude is so essential. And then, with relations to your role and what you do in the hospitality industry, business travelers, just business people in general, we get distracted by the day to day hustle and bustle, and you know anxiety and stress, depression is a very real thing. And so to have business travelers come to your establishment and connect with staff and colleagues, and have a place where they feel heard
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
valued and welcomed. Those are all essential.
Yes. And in the hospitality business, this is their home away from home. And like you mentioned, they're traveling, they have their luggage, they're on planes back and forth and visiting. They want to stay focused in a meeting. When they come here, they want to see a smiley face. They don't want to see someone that treats them like a number. They want to be welcome. They want to know that they're being treated great and that they're having fair pricing and a great property to be at. And most importantly, someone they feel that they could trust so they can come back and stay again. And so it's so important. But these are things that you apply to everyday life, even at home with my family and friends. You apply this, and it's so easy just to be yourself, be transparent. You don't have to hide how you feel, but it's a way that you express it and bring it out. And so those are the things that I think some people, and people say that they don't need help. I know this and that, but even myself, we can all learn.
Always.
We can all learn.
We're
Hmm.
always constantly evolving, and we should always constantly be moving forward as well. And at the end of the day, your relationships are the new currency. Reputation really matters. And tell the viewers and listeners to Ananisia about your workshops and how individuals may be able to access them and get a hold of
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. So, I started the workshops a long time ago because I found in the industry, agents are too busy to teach models what, when, where, how to do. Photographers are too busy to show you how to feel, not just how to pose. So, I decided to facilitate these workshops, teaching people public speaking, agency relations, client expectations, how to be professional, how to work through competition, how to learn, how to be humble, how to change your mindset on different things. And I have so many testimonials of people that have come to my workshops that was concerned, didn't have any friends, didn't want to be competitive. And now they have learned so much. I mean, all the testimonials I have to show you next time of the lives I changed. I even received a phone call from the American. With the Anxiety Association saying that they wanted to maybe fund the workshop in American Depression because these are people that have come to the workshop or models that have had emotional issues that after the workshops they feel better. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I was doing that. Now, the workshops are 6 hours long. They're normally held on Saturdays for 6 hours, as I mentioned, all the materials included. It's very interactive, very engaging, and you learn so much and so much fun. And even it's for parents. It was originally formed for anyone that knows someone that wants to get into the industry. It could grandparents, sisters, brothers, aunt, uncles, and anyone that's over 14 years of age. And then you come and you understand it to know if this is something you really want to do, because it's really your own business. You're a 1099 contractor, so you can't just sign up to an agency and let everyone else, lead you along the way. This is your business. And then you can understand how to be an entrepreneur too, and how to take things on seriously. So it's really great. But if anyone wants to know more information about the workshops, you can email it info@natorisclub.com or go on to www.natorisclub.com or on our Instagram page, which is Natoris_club. And our next workshop is normally the fourth or third, sometime Saturday of the month. And we would love to have you there. It's exciting and you learn so much. And from a business traveler standpoint, any of you corporations out there or executives that is looking for a great place to stay when you're traveling with great rates, great incentives, and a wonderful business travel senior manager to work with, please feel out to reach me at Alnisia.cruz at Marriott.com. And we would be so eager to help you in any way we can.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, all of that information will be in the description box of the YouTube channel on Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine page, and as well as, of course, our LinkedIn page and Facebook too. So really great information. And honestly, to tie this all up, Alnisia, it's really about empowering others. But in order to do that, you have to display leadership qualities, and to have those qualities, you have to be self-aware and love yourself.
Exactly. And thank you so much, Dr. Nancy, for what you do. I mean, the wellness, this is so important. And I know that you have your own facility and doctor's office for the naturopathic medicines and things. And thank you so much for being who you are and having me on this show. And everyone should be talking about wellness and well-being from the inside and out. I mean, it's so important. Thank you for this opportunity too.
Oh, you're so welcome. Yeah, so
Thanks.
it should be the norm when you have an issue or concern and you make an appointment with a healthcare professional to look at them holistically, because as human beings, we are very dynamic and unique, and it's not just a one fix scenario, because we come with multiplicities, and it's multifactorial, and It should be a customized treatment solution or protocol specific to that individual. And in order to get that, you have to look at the person in a holistic way.
Yes, yes, thank you. I totally believe that it's so true. And that goes with anyone. All of us are different individuals, and if you could find something that can be a foundation to tap into everyone, it's going to be beneficial and healthy for them mentally, emotionally, or from the inside out. That's so important. So, yeah,
That's
I
good.
totally agree. Yeah.
So, when you find your gift and your passion and you walk in it every day, then you are always a blessing to someone else.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That is so true.
Thanks.
Yay.
It's so nice to have you on the show. And listen,
Thank
everyone,
you.
we're here every Wednesday, noon Mountain Standard Time, Wellness Wednesdays, tips on how to live your best life now. And we're going to sign off and we'll be back next week. Bye for now.
Bye bye, everyone. Thank you. Visit us. Thanks.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Nancy. Bye.